Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. completely smothered by fur, wondering why your cat decided your head, out of literally the entire bed, was the perfect place to nap? Yeah, me too. Let's talk about why cats sometimes sleep on our heads and what it really means when they do. Spoiler alert, it's not just because they're weird. Though let's be honest, they totally are. So picture this. You're finally drifting off to sleep, all cozy, and then suddenly, thump, there's your cat making biscuits in your hair like it's dough for a tiny feline pizza. You're half asleep, trying not to move because, of course, we don't want to disturb their royal highness. But somewhere in that sleepy haze, you're thinking, why my head? Well, it turns out there are a few surprisingly logical and a few hilariously cat-like reasons for it. First up, warmth. Our heads radiate a lot of body heat, even more than our limbs, and cats, being the little heat-seeking creatures they are, love snuggling up to the warmest part of us they can find. You might have noticed your cat curling up on your laptop or that sunny patch on the carpet. Same idea. Your head is basically a built-in, always-on heating pad. And if you've got long hair, oh, that's like a bonus fuzzy blanket in cat language. Another big reason is safety. In the wild, cats sleep in spots where they feel most protected from predators. Even though your living room isn't exactly a jungle, your cat's instincts haven't gone anywhere. Sleeping near your head, the part of you that moves the least and smells the most like you, can make them feel safe and secure. It's like their way of saying, "This is my human, my safe zone." Kinda sweet, right? Now here's a fun one, scent marking. Cats are major scent communicators. They've got glands on their cheeks and heads that release pheromones when they rub against things. When your cat curls up on your head or nuzzles your hair, they're actually leaving their scent on you. It's a feline claim. Basically, they're marking you as part of their family. Congratulations, you're officially property of Mr. Whiskers. Some cats also choose your head because it's the quietest spot. Think about it. Your arms toss, your legs kick, the blankets shift, but your head stays mostly still through the night. For a cat looking for a peaceful nap, that's prime real estate. My own cat Luna figured this out early on. Every time I'd roll over, she'd just gracefully migrate, until one night she discovered my pillow. I swear she gave me this smug look like, "Yes, human, this will do nicely." But it's not all about them. Sometimes cats sleep near your head because they're actually bonding with you. Cats show affection differently than dogs. It's usually subtler, quieter. Sleeping close to your face is a big sign of trust. It's them saying, "You're my person, and I feel safe here." If your cat does this, it means they adore you, even if they express it by drooling in your hair. Of course, there's also the comfort factor. Cats are creatures of habit. If your pillow smells like you, feels soft, and stays warm, it's the ultimate nap zone. Over time, it just becomes their favorite spot. Some cats even start purring right next to your ear because they associate your breathing and heartbeat with calmness. It's kind of like how a baby falls asleep listening to a parent's voice. Cats find that rhythm soothing. Now, I know some of you are thinking, "That's cute, Mia, but my cat literally crushes my face every night." Yep, that's where the practical side comes in. If your cat's head sleeping habit is keeping you up, there are ways to redirect them without hurting their feelings. One easy trick: warmth replacement. Try placing a soft, heated cat bed or even a microwavable heating pad, wrapped in a towel, near your pillow. A cozy blanket with your scent can help too. It's like saying, "Here's your head spot, but maybe not on my head." Another trick I love is the pillow buddy method. Take an old pillowcase that smells like you and stuff it into a small cat bed or basket. Set it next to your pillow or at the foot of the bed. Cats follow scent and routine, so they'll often transition naturally. Luna used to hog my entire pillow until I set up her own mini pillow beside me. Now we coexist peacefully. Well, mostly. It's also important to look at your cat's daily behavior. If they're clingier than usual, like suddenly needing to sleep on your head after months of independence, that can sometimes point to stress or changes in their environment. Maybe you moved furniture, started a new job, or brought home another pet. Cats are super sensitive to even small changes. Sleeping close to your head could be their way of seeking extra comfort and reassurance. Now let's talk about scent, because to a cat, smell is everything. Your head, your hair, your pillow, it all smells uniquely like you. Cats identify their favorite humans by scent first, not sight. So when they bury themselves in your hair, it's a form of bonding through smell. You're basically their emotional support pillow. Sweet, right? Unless they've decided to groom your hair mid-snooze, in which case, congrats, you're getting the cat spa treatment. Speaking of grooming, that's another adorable reason. When a cat licks your hair or head, it's mimicking social grooming behavior, the kind they use with cats they trust. It's an expression of friendship and acceptance into their colony. Sure, it's a bit slobbery and awkward when you're trying to sleep, but it's one of the biggest compliments a cat can give. They're saying, "You're one of us." Some cats also do it simply because they like your scent products. Shampoo, conditioner, maybe that lavender spray. It's all new sensory territory for them. Cats are curious little scientists, constantly sniffing, rubbing, and tasting to gather information. So, if your cat is obsessed with your head, it might partly be because you smell fascinating. Just make sure any hair products you use aren't toxic. Avoid essential oils like tea tree or eucalyptus, which can be harmful if your cat ingests them. Let's circle back to body language for a second. If your cat curls up purring gently by your head, it's a calm, affectionate gesture. But if they're restless, pawing your hair or meowing insistently, it might mean they're anxious or trying to get your attention. In that case, make sure they're getting enough stimulation during the day. Playtime, climbing spots, window views. A well-entertained cat is a better sleeper, and you'll get more uninterrupted shut-eye too. And let's be honest, sometimes cats just do weird things because they can. They're mysterious little creatures with habits that make zero sense to us but feel perfectly logical to them. That's part of what makes living with them so entertaining. One night they're ignoring you completely, the next, they're trying to merge with your forehead like some kind of fluffy alien. If your cat's head sleeping habit doesn't bother you, there's really no reason to stop it. In fact, embrace it as a little nightly ritual of love. There's something kind of magical about having your cat trust you enough to sleep that close. You're their warmth, their comfort, and their chosen human. And even if it means occasionally waking up with cat fur in your mouth, let's be real, it's worth it. But if you do need boundaries, and honestly, no shame in that, consistency is key. Gently move them to their own bed each time they climb onto your pillow. Use positive reinforcement, treats, or petting when they settle in their new spot. Over time, they'll learn where their sleeping zone is. Cats love routine, so once it sticks, it really sticks. Before we wrap up, let's recap. Cats sleep on your head because it's warm, safe, smells like you, and usually doesn't move much. It's also a sign of affection and trust, a way of bonding and marking you as theirs. Sometimes it's stress-related, sometimes it's habit, and sometimes it's just because you're their favorite human pillow. So next time your cat plops down on your head in the middle of the night, maybe don't push them off right away. Take a second to appreciate the moment. Your cat feels safe enough to be that close to you. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? All right, pet pals, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed diving into the adorable mystery of why cats love sleeping on our heads. If your cat has a funny or sweet bedtime habit, I'd love to hear about it. Drop your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that little bell so you never miss a cozy cat chat with me, Mia, here on Pet Pals. Give your furry friends some extra chin scratches tonight. And maybe, just maybe, a corner of your pillow. See you next time.